sorry about my appearance, but I didn't technically intro this video, and I have to do my intro. So my name is Jordan, but I go by Jay. Welcome back to my channel. Good morning, y'all. So I want to say ignore my hair. It's not too bad, but like I was last night learning TikToks and I really sweat out a lot of my hair and I'm very upset about it. But today is Monday, June 21st. It is currently 8:30 and I have nothing planned for the day because my meeting doesn't start until 10 o'clock, and that meeting is supposed to be the meeting that tells me what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, I took my belly button piercing out yesterday and I can't get it back in, and I don't know if I'm sad about it or not because it literally has caused me like when I first had it, it was such a pain to have, and then I took it out and I was taking it out because it was crusting, and I don't know, maybe it was still healing, but it had easily been 10 weeks and they said you can change it after 10 weeks, but I think it closed because I took it out for so long. Like I had it out at least 3 hours last night and then I went to sleep, so I probably have had it out for almost 12 hours now. Yeah, I'll let you guys know if I can get it to go back in. Y'all, my dad used my camera to take a video of himself, and he like moved my tripod a certain way that I didn't even think about trying to do. I always like prop up my tripod on something because it stands like a certain way. Like it looks down almost, it looks like straight ahead, it's not angled to look up a little bit. So like now that I have that, I'm just amazed. I did get my belly button piercing in, so I wanted to update you guys. I did get it back in, but I literally almost fainted, like seriously almost fainted trying to get it to go back in. I'm pretty sure both holes closed back up, so I'm not even sure how I got it. I didn't even, like I was gonna prick it with an earring, but as you can see, I literally never wear earrings ever. I have 2 holes and I never wear my earrings, and I don't have any earrings around me, so I couldn't prick it with anything. I was literally like I had to lay down. I got so dizzy, I heard ringing in my head. Yes, technically I faint when I'm on roller coasters, but like it didn't feel that way at all. So maybe I don't faint, maybe I just close my eyes and just zone out. I have no idea, but like that felt so weird. That's what I came to tell you guys. It is 9:07. I still have basically done nothing all day. I'm just trying to kill time because I don't know what to do. So it is currently 12:38. I'm about to get up soon to run over to Trop because today is June 21st, which is National Smoothie Day. So their smoothies were $1, and if you know tropical smoothie, their smoothies, especially when I get them, are like almost $7 because I always get extra white chocolate and extra coconut. So it's always like almost $7, if not $7 every time I get it. So definitely had to take advantage of the $1 smoothie thing. That I did have my meeting. It went really well. I took some notes. I'm learning that I'll probably need to take more in detailed notes, although this time it did not backfire on me. Like I was still able to complete the thing that they wanted me to complete, or like that he wanted me to complete. But in it, I still was like, okay, maybe da da da, and I did it straight after so that I did not lose the train of thought. Or I didn't I was able to still replay the conversation that him and I had in my head. So I'm really glad that I did that. I'm really glad that I was able to go back through and understand everything. I still had to go and ask questions, but I didn't feel uncomfortable asking those questions. I didn't feel like I was asking dumb questions, because they may be dumb questions, and he could have looked at this like, okay, this is the simplest task I could have given her. Why is she asking me 5 questions? But I would rather know that, because it was one of the questions. It was like, should I change this or should I leave this? And I was assuming that I should leave it, and he was saying no, change it. Also wanted me to just basically look over prior year. So that's what I started doing. I looked over it a little bit, and I'm kind of like jumping between. So I'm going to finish this one that I'm doing because there's 7 of them, 7 like Excel documents I have to go through. So I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to move on, or not move on, but go back to the documents and just reading over them, going through all of them just to kind of see how prior year looked. And then I'll come back after like an hour or so, and I'll just keep doing that until 5:30. Really understand what I'm doing, which has been a huge fear of mine, especially like coming up to today, is trying to make sure I understand. Another thing that I noticed is that we haven't had any meetings. So I had that one meeting with him at 10 o'clock, and that's been it. The casework that I'm working on, or the controls that I'm working on right now, I like that that's a little bit independent. But I also like that he is available for me to just say, hey, can I jump on a call with you real quick and show you this so I know that I'm doing it right, and da-da-da-da-da. All right, y'all, so I'm about to go take a bath because I just need to take a second, step back, take my glasses off, and just kind of relax. And I haven't taken my break. I did take 15 minutes to like go get my smoothies earlier, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna take the entire 45 minutes that I technically get, just because I really want to get this done before the end of the day. And I don't know if it's due before the end of the day, or like he didn't tell me like, hey, make sure you send all of this to me by the end of the day. But I've gotten everything done except one document, and this one document is going to take me some time. So it is currently 3:27. Can you see it? Kind of see it. 3:27, and I'm probably gonna take a break until 4. Probably gonna be the goal is about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna take a break until 4, and then at 4 I'll come back and try to finish it off until 5:30, and then I'll edit a YouTube video, because I want to have a YouTube video up on Thursday so that you guys can see my last week and my first week training, and then you'll see this one afterwards. All right, y'all, so it is the end of the day. I just want to come on real quick and just tell you guys that the day was super chill. I was very, 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 very stressed out about this day, just because it was the start of a new audit, of an audit in general. And most people probably love the start of a new audit because it's just so easy and it's so like freeing, because you're not doing too much. But for me, it was the start to my very first audit, and I loved it. It was so much fun, even though it was like baby steps, minuscule, nothing to do, really just trying to give you something to do because we have to. It's your internship, you have to do something. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Teach me how to Dougie. They be like, smoke, what, can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Because all of love me. All right, y'all, so it is now 11:40, which honestly, I don't know how I feel about how fast my days go by. I'm loving it right now because I'm like jamming out, getting some work done, and I got my work done. So he gave it to me around, I want to say 10. So it hasn't even been 2 hours and I finished it. It really was not hard though, but I was definitely overthinking certain parts, and I just like wanted it to be a certain way, and I was trying to filter it, whole lot of things. I also took my dog out, fed her. I made me some coffee, which it's almost gone now. I don't even think you guys can see it. There we go. It's only one shot of espresso, but it's from my Nespresso machine, and oh my god, do I freaking love that machine. Like, I've never had such good coffee. Like, I don't even, shots at Starbucks right out of the thing, like literally like in a cup right after, don't taste as good as Nespresso. So if you haven't gotten the machine, definitely get it. Highly recommend it. I also got mine on sale. I think I didn't pay more than $120 for the machine and the frother together. Yeah, but it's $316. Honestly, time goes by so quickly. Like, how have I been sitting at this computer since 8:30? I don't know. I have no idea. But I decided to stop and get something to eat. So I got spaghetti. I know it looks weird, but I got spaghetti. I have had 3 tasks to do today. Actually, I have 4 tasks because I forgot he gave me 2 at this moment. So I don't know as far as pace wise, like if I'm going fast enough, if I'm going too fast. I have no idea. 2 have been completely completed. The 3rd one I'm working on, and the 4th one I find is probably going to be my harder of the 2. Now I'm kind of getting into the database of everything and getting into what we work with and going through and filling those things out so we can complete the audit. I do want to try to keep you guys posted on the weeks. It is week 3, Tuesday. It's week 3 out of 8 in my internship. So one tip I could say as far as the internship is definitely enjoy it. I know, coming from somebody who just started their internship, or who, when I did start, I was very eager at the beginning, but take it day by day. Trust the process, trust that they're gonna, you know, that they're not going to overwhelm you, because in the moment it feels like, okay, wait a minute, we're learning all of this for training, or we're going through all of this for our training, so they're probably going to completely like expect a bunch from us, but they really don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took. Hey y'all, so it is currently 5:15, something like that, and I ended my day. My manager works till 5, so he, like, I think he sets up to work till 5. We originally had to work till 5:30, like, for the training. So I'm noticing that he's having us work until 5. Maybe that's what time they normally work till. 5:30 was just something that we did. Not sure, but so I'm gonna start trying to get up by 8. But yeah, today I actually have something to do tomorrow, whereas like these past couple of days I've been waiting for him to say like, hey, like this is what you can be doing. So tomorrow I'll be able to like get up and actually go straight into it. Good morning, y'all. It is Wednesday, which it's crazy that it's already midweek, like it's hump day. Like, so I got this white shirt. It's like a sheer, like not sheer, but it's like a really like nice dress shirt. I've got a tank top underneath, obviously a bra. And then I got these pants. I still haven't taken the tag off of them, but I've got these pants. They're kind of like that, like a paperback pant. I hate how they make my butt look, but overall I love them. And then I am wearing heels, even though they'll probably come off. The pants and the shoes are more like for me, but I also have my necklace on just to have something different. And I mean, I wear it all the time, but I haven't been for the past couple of days. So got my necklace on from that my boyfriend gave me. The shirt's from Express, the pants are from Express, the shoes are from Aldo. Hey y'all, so it is now 2:40 basically. The day has been super easy. Just feel like I've just been so like down on myself and on like this internship and everything. Like I just have not been in a positive mindset, and I have probably 2 vlogs up now since this one, and then the other parts of this one you guys like know, like for the most part I'm pretty positive. So today has just been an off day for me. Today I took an official lunch break where like I'm not on my computer, I'm not trying to eat while I work. Today is the first time I took like an official lunch break, so I'm off the clock. All right guys, so I am back, and the second half of the day is a lot better than the first half of the day. It is now 5:12. Just look at my hours for the day because it's important that you get it done properly. I met with my senior associate. I met with her and she was really nice. I was a little nervous because I had really liked my manager and I was really excited about being under him and really just talking with him, but she's super nice. She's a lot more detailed, oriented than he is, in a sense that like she really explains everything like down to the smallest thing. It's a lot easier to begin to learn something and be able to pick it up on your own if you know why you're doing it rather than just doing it. PwC has 2 different sections. They have PCS, which is private company services, I think, and then core, public versus industry. Public would be core and then industry would be PCS. We definitely, like our busy seasons, we work a minimum of 55 hours a week, which to me an extra 15 hours is not that bad. So that is the end of my day. I'm about to go hang out with my best friend. Oh, good morning. It's not good morning. Ignore my hair because I haven't taken a brush to it today. I just kind of let it fall out of its wrap and haven't cared. It is 2:10. I am just now seeing you guys today. It is Thursday and I was supposed to upload a video today and I haven't even so much as looked at editing it, let alone editing it. So that'll go up hopefully on Sunday. Tomorrow is going to be a really good day though, because we have a firm-wide event, which I'm super excited about because I've never met any of these people. Like literally all the PwC people I know, I've never met them in person. We're going to Como, I think it's called. It's in Ferndale, and we're going from 1 to 3. Also, I literally just got out of my bed to film this for you guys. I have been sitting in my bed doing work all day. Basically, I have been working on those, which are just like when you go to talk to a client and you've got questions that you ask them. I'm learning that the questions, they're not that they're like random, it's just that like we don't ask the same questions every year and we want them to be different and like unexpected, so like the client isn't just basing it off like what normally happens. Linking stuff into certain things, making sure that everything gets put in correctly, making sure any links that we need to have linked are linked and that the link is not broken. So then at the end of that, once I finished linking everything, I was she told me to, my senior basically was just like, hey, like if you want you can go in and like try to create some of the questions that we would be giving our client. So I created like 3 or 4 questions for each section. Okay, I did mean to show you guys that that I went and got Thai food. So it's basically, you know, eaten now, but this is how I look. All right, y'all, I have been off work since 5. I logged off right at 5. I think it's just because I spent the entire day really just reading, and which can be really interesting, like if you want to know how they set up their controls and how they do everything, how they run their business down to a T. Person's like clocks in for the day, how the hours get put in, how the time gets put in, how you sends it out, who checks it, who does the reconciliation. Like, they give you a lot of information. So while it's super cool, it's also like so exhausting because you sit there and just look at a screen and read all day. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this is the first time I've had my glasses on all day, and typically I try to wear my glasses for the whole day. I also stay in the bed for the most of the day. No, not most of it, all of it. That one clip that I was in the office was literally then, and then the moment I finished, I came back in my bed, and I did get everything done. There was nothing that I didn't get done. It's just that it took me twice as long, and it just seemed a lot more draining, but I got a lot done today. There's a lot of things I was able to check off. Anytime a task is given to me, which this is something I think you guys should do as well, anytime there is a task given to me, all of my tasks have been over Google Meet, so I'll just type every single thing. I won't worry about structure, I won't worry about any of that while I'm typing, and then once the meeting ends, I'll go back through, clean it up, make it look nice and pretty, make sure it's organized, make sure like there's certain things like I may have put in there or I may have started but I didn't complete. Every single day I make a new note. I use OneNote because I find this a lot easier for me to type as the person is talking rather than trying to write. It just does not work for me. And all the tasks that I was given today were completed. Like, up until the last minute, everything got done other than those things that I was reading. And there's like, I think there's PP&E, revenue, payroll. There was probably like 6 of them, maybe 5 or 6 of them. So I got, and revenues had a lot of questions that you could ask rather than, so most of them have like 1 or 2. Revenue easily had 5, like the biggest section I had, but it was revenue and receivables, which are typically the biggest sections in general, especially when auditing. Like, that's probably where a lot of the risk is going to come from, is like people just not putting your revenue right or purposefully putting it in wrong. So that's usually where the risk, at least in my eyes. I don't know, you know, obviously I haven't been auditing forever, literally internship just starting out.
Rising up like phoenixes, been tired of pushed down the ground. Speaking my heart like it really is, 'cause I can't take another no. I see, I like, I go, I get, no one can hold me back. I see, I like, I go, I get, go, I get, go, I get, go, I get now.
Happy Friday. What is it? TGIF, everybody. I was supposed to have a meeting today at 9 to 9:30, but she never came, and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe she just forgot, because like we always make sure we accept our Google Meets just to make sure that everybody has that opportunity to say that they're going to be there, and then you can kind of expect that they're going to be there because they accepted the meeting, and she did accept the meeting. So I think she just forgot and got worked up with stuff, which is totally fine. So I'm just going to work on some other things. We have an onboarding checklist that we have to do as interns, so I'm just working on that and doing like the little bits that I can. This thing we're going to for PwC, we're going to an event. Obviously I've never met any of these people, so it's gonna be a little weird, but I'm super excited and nervous to go. So that starts today at 1, and then we also have our promotion thing today that starts at like 11, the virtual one. All right, y'all, I definitely did not get to end this vlog. My hair looks totally different from the last clip because when I went out with my company and my team, it was raining so hard, but honestly I loved it. I didn't get to vlog anything, but we were all pretty much neck and neck, so there really wouldn't have been a time for me to vlog. And being a newbie, I was not about to get up in front of everybody and like get out of camera, and I forgot my camera. It was the whole thing, but I really enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. I ended up being there until about 3:30. The event was supposed to go until 3, but then it was like, oh, you can stay as long as you want, whatever, who cares. So I had already had plans with my boyfriend, so that's why I left. If not, I probably would have stayed and like would have been the last few people walking out. But it was so enjoyable. I loved everything I learned so much about the CPA. I learned so much about just everybody in general, the company itself, how it works, like little bits that you really like have to talk to people in the company to know, or really do some research. So I really enjoyed it. Like I said at the end, I really pray and hope that God believes this is the job for me, because I absolutely love my team, I love my company, and I love everything about them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you like me as a person, hit the subscribe button. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. I will speak to you soon. Bye.